You can attempt to ignore how you feel. You can attempt to drink it away. You can attempt to smoke it away. You can attempt to sex it away. You can attempt to gossip it away. You can attempt to get as busy as you can to make it go away. But God forgets nothing. He sees everything. He forgets nothing, and everything comes to light. It don't matter if it takes 2 years, 2 hours, 2 days, 20 years. It's going to come to light. And the quicker you deal with it, the less damage you have to deal with when you deal with it. If you continue to sit back and just let things fester, they'll cause you to do more ungodly things. If you have something on your heart that you need to get off of your heart, get it off of your heart while it's still pure, while you still have a good heart. Because if you let those things sit, the world will eat you up, and eventually you will start to mirror the negative things that are in your mind, the negative things that have happened to you, that have been said to you. You will start to mirror those things. Whatever is on your heart is eventually going to come out of your mouth, whether you want it to or not. It's going to come out in your actions. It's going to come out in the way that you deal with people, in the way that you deal with God. It's going to come out. So why not just release it so that you don't have a stronghold anymore? It's that simple. It's difficult, but it's that simple. You, you are responsible for releasing your strongholds. You are responsible for taking it to the altar. You are responsible for telling God that you want Him, that you need Him, that you can't do this on your own. You are responsible for that. So often we're just used to like, Mama got it, Mama's gonna do it for me. Auntie got it, Auntie's gonna do it for me. Grandma, Grandpa, my mentor, whatever, they got it, they gonna do it for me. My pastor, they gonna pray for me. But baby, you came in this world alone, you gonna leave this world alone. It don't matter how many people are sitting at your funeral, your soul is going to leave this world alone. God is not going to ask you, what did your auntie or your uncle pray about? God's going to ask you, how often did you come to me? God's not going to say anything to you about what anybody else did. Your judgment day is for you, not for anybody else. I say all this to say that even in my walk with God and how I've been deep in my walk with God for the past 2 years, there's still things that I struggle with that people who aren't walking with God wouldn't even think were sins, wouldn't even think were issues. But it has to do with my heart posture. Everybody thinks they're mature until they are around someone that's more mature than them. Everybody thinks that they handle situations until they're around somebody who handles every situation. Everybody thinks that they're good until they're around somebody who's better. Everybody thinks they have self-control until they're around somebody who has the most self-control. So my advice would just be to search your heart. What areas could you work on? I'm speaking to myself too. What could you be better at? What could you be doing better so that you could be walking more righteously? You'll start to attract the people around you who are on the same path if you get on that path. But if you ain't even on that path, who are you to judge? You know what I mean? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So when you're unwrapping your chocolate, just make sure that you're ready for whatever's in the middle. Be ready for whatever. and eat it up.